Well, the seasonal update still hasn't happened. People are anticipating it finally tonight. So the new army rotation could also be happening tonight. A lot of people were waiting for this moment. Well, finally is the time. I think tonight is the day where finally the armory items will be removed. We'll get some new collections in and we can finally spend our hard-earned armory stars. And in my opinion, this new price dynamic system is just so bad. Valve hasn't really did the research upon it, at least this is how it looks for me. Because for example, if we compare the Kyusuke stickers, in the holo condition it's worth 1200 points, right? Well, it doesn't seem expensive if you compare it to the regular one, and this one has even a lower supply just because not a lot of people are going for the champion stickers, right? And if you look up on the Steam community market, this is where everything shocked me. There's like 6 listings of these for 4 euros and 14 cents. Generally like 40 pieces are listed. This is not a huge supply at all, and still people are selling these stickers super cheap. I think the upside potential towards this is there, but obviously it's always supply and demand. If not, people are gonna buy these stickers. Prices certainly will go even lower. I have paid over 10 euros for these stickers from the CS2 shop, yet I can buy them for just a fraction of the price up on the Steam community market, and on third-party websites these stickers are even cheaper. I can't really understand it, and that's why Valve is not making enough money in my opinion, and that's why this sale will end very soon. At least it's just my own opinion. Obviously Valve could also keep this sale for like a month, just how they did with the Armory update, which has been announced discontinued for already like 3 months, which is absolutely insane. I mean, at least the gold stickers are selling somewhat for a reasonable price, 28 euros, and only 4 pieces of these are listed up on the Steam community market. I would highly suggest you maybe placing some buy orders up on these stickers, because down the line I can see them rising, but right now is the perfect time to go ahead and buy these, because a lot of other holo stickers are really undervalued right now and the supply is not huge, because not a lot of people are willing to spend their hard-earned money upon it. But if you can buy them for just a fraction of the price up on the markets, I think it's definitely worth it, ever since in the shop these stickers are way more expensive, right? So I think there could be some upside potential towards these, ever since regular gold stickers are worth like 9,000 points. That's absolutely insane what's currently happening to the market, and I'm pretty sure that the new armory system is not going to have these same changes, just because it would absolutely ruin the skins. And with the new capsule being introduced into the game, I think this is just a great sign that the new system is not going to be changed in the armory. We'll still have our 4 armory stars to spend, and it's still gonna be like not certain what you get, because spending armory stars is always fun because you never know what you get. But with price dynamic movements, I think it will be definitely bad for the armory, and that's why Valve is actually not gonna release it. And the charms are a separate story. I mean, obviously you can't really invest into these charms if a lot of people have them, because nowadays most of these charms are so cheap that a lot of people are just buying random charms at this point. But for certain charms that have been always kinda expensive in the shop, just for example like this Magic's highlight from the quarterfinals, I mean, yes, this is one of the most desirable highlights from this Cologne major. It's absolutely insane, and yet a lot of people are willing to overpay for this charm just because it's cool. It's a history charm, and also it got its own graffiti. Well, I mean, not a graffiti, and also pretty much this is the only charm that has gotten actually something up on the map for Magics. So it's definitely very cool that Valve has actually did something to remember him. But ever since it's 874 points, I think not a lot of these charms will be around, and by the time these will be removed, the demand for these could be certainly rising. But we've seen it with previous charms, they haven't been really desirable, and all the old school souvenir charms are currently sitting at all-time lows, which is a very bad sign generally for souvenir charms. So rather, on the other hand, I would go for some other investments. We're also currently giving away this StatTrack Scar 20 Bloodsport. If you want to participate and win this skin, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, leave a thumbs up on this video, comment something down below, and make sure that your Steam trade link is in your YouTube description so I can see it and send you the skin right away if you win. I wish to all of you the best of luck, and I will be revealing the winner tomorrow. Let's get right into the next investment on our list. And the craziest part is Valve has ruined the armory so much with all these last chance to claim this offer, not enough updates coming in, that everything in this armory is currently negative ROI. No matter on what you will spend your armory stars, you will lose money onto it, like 99%, which is absolutely insane in my opinion. I mean, nowadays there's so many people playing this game and everyone wants to invest, right? So if in the future these armory items will be also so long in the armory, I don't really see a future behind it. The only best way to earn money upon this armory update is going to be like spend your armory stars in the first few days, sell the items into the hype once they're super high at all-time highs. Just like the M4A1S Fate used to be very expensive the first few days upon the market, the first few weeks it was selling for thousands of dollars, which is absolutely insane. The new items could also be so expensive if they're gonna be really desirable, if they're gonna be good looking, because at the end of the day when this M4 A1S came out, it was absolutely something completely new. Everyone wanted to get his hands up on these, and I definitely think it's possible that new items could also be very desirable if they're gonna be shiny, bright looking, and very desirable. Prices could certainly be up there, and this is the golden time where you should spend your armory stars. The ROI is going to be good. I think everything speaks for it. We just need the new armory update and the cash collection to be introduced into the game, so we can finally do something with our armory stars. Because at the end of the day, if I would have spent my armory stars right now upon any of these collections, I would have lost money guaranteed, and that's absolutely insane in my opinion. What's the point of when farming armory stars? Also, to be honest, I think it could be a smart idea to own at least like one Tech 9 whiteout. It doesn't have to be the factory new condition, because ever since factory new conditions have been selling for over 800 euros upon a Steam community market, we've crashed down all the way to 400, and on third-party websites even cheaper. Meanwhile, the minimal wear condition has crashed from like what, 70 euros, 73 euros, all the way down to 39, 40 euros right now, and on third-party websites you can buy these skins for around like 30 euros. I think it's a great point in entry, and also you can sell these skins into the hype once they will actually get removed out of the armory, because notoriously when something gets removed, a lot of people go ahead and buy the skins that have been removed just because it's hyped right now. Also a great opportunity to sell your investments into the hype to secure some profits, so you don't need to have these skins for a long time to profit. Make always your own research up on these investments, but I think the Tech 9 whiteout has a lot of potential. Also something very important to keep in mind, I mean, as you can see, ever since this skin came out, the Tech 9 whiteout in the field tested condition, it has been selling only for 3 euros upon a Steam community market, and ever since we reached like 10 euros went even lower. But the craziest part is the new items that are going to be introduced into the armory. Some of them could be very undervalued in the first few weeks upon the markets and only steadily rise. Even though the supply will also increase, the prices will be also increasing just because the skins are demanded, and some of which are kind of rare to acquire in some of the conditions, right? So that's why be very careful. I would spend my armory stars, keep some of the skins, sell some other skins. I will take a look at the floats. This is also very important. If a certain skin is hard to get in the factory new condition, the prices of these skins will be notoriously rising in the first few weeks upon the markets. So it's definitely a great opportunity to buy maybe even some skins for very cheap in the first few days, and then in a couple of weeks sell them for profit. But definitely always make your own research. Nothing is guaranteed upon these markets, and the only thing everybody is waiting for is the armory update right now, which will be happening probably tonight. We'll have to see where it goes. And obviously every season Valve was buffing certain guns. For example, the AUG could also be buffed in the new seasonal update. But also people are speculating that some of the guns like the MP7 or even the PP Bison could still get even more buffs, even though they were previously buffed. Still, not a lot of people are using these guns, and also ever since the reload update, not many people unfortunately use these. So I think Valve could definitely be changing some of the new guns in the game. So that's why I'm thinking Valve could be certainly buffing or nerfing some of these guns, and this would also sometimes drive the prices higher for certain guns, and for the other guns that have been buffed, prices could be dipping. At least that's what always has been happening up on the market, and this time around I'm pretty sure Valve is also gonna do something very similar. We'll just have to see with which guns and what the updates are actually gonna contain, because if we also get some new skins for these guns, it would be also a huge W. With the new 2 collections coming into the game, I think we'll have a big variety. And if you're interested in other CS2 investment videos, definitely go ahead and watch my other videos and join our Discord community. The link will be down in the description.